So let's move now to another topic. This topic is timed automata communications. As we say, that's modeling using UPPAAL use a network of timed automata. Network, that means we use to model the system should use more than one timed automata. So in our example, in the first example, the intelligent lights, we use to mention the user should press. Many times they say the user should press. So he press or he press the start in the other example, in the coffee machine example. So so actually when we talk about the user, we should have another time automata for the user. So we have the first time automata for the light or the lamp, and another automata for the user. So by using some methods, some techniques, we can these two timed automata can be communicate with each other to model the system or to represent the behavior of the system. It's in general we have two methods. The first is synchronization channel, while the second one is use the global data. Let's see now an example for each these communication methods. We start with global data and see how we can use the global data to communicate to timed automata. Let's see an example for using some global data in timed automata. Actually, as we see, we have now here two timed automata is not the same, is different. Two timed automata. The first time automata, or we call it the process, and the second time automata, or the second process, using one global variable. We declare these variables as a global, so we use a global variables, and they share this global, and they can check this global. For example, in this example, actually here we have waiting waiting state. So for example, the machine or the process should be wait here until his get his turn. So that means until this turn is, for example, get one, but while the other one should wait until the turn is goes to 0 before getting into the critical section. Here that's the example of controlling the some resource. So the resource is a critical section. We have this critical section. The two processes can go to this critical section, but we want to make sure that only one process on time can go inside this critical. We use the turn as a global variable that's shared with these two processes. Another method, as we explained, is using a channel. This channel can send an action from one automata and receive it by the another automata. So as we see here, we have this channel, press, press. The user automata here sent the command to another automata. So we see here the press in with exclamation is the sender, while the press with question mark is the receiver. The first methods for communicate the time automata is using a global variables. The second one using some channels. The channel can be synchronized in the same times. We can be sent from this to this. While the global variables, we just check the global variables, the value of the global